Welcome to Cookie Jar FX. I am your host, Eric Foreman, and we are here on week 10 of the midweek special, or really just the midweek analysis, right? So, if you guys remember, um, just kind of where we were, pretty much the balance that I'm at now is close to where I was at starting out for the week. I feel like early on, just a little sloppy, or really not sloppy, but just impatient. So if you guys remember, I think, already locked into my Aussie CAD trade. Um, so that ended up being I'm way too far. Um, so Aussie CAD ended up being a short positive. Um, no, it's here. So Aussie CAD ended up being a short positive, but then ended up losing it. Got in a pound Aussie, and because of me just not willing to be patient and wait it out, also because the charts was looking a little suspect, like that Sunday and Monday opening, or really just the whole day of Monday. The market was really just in shambles, and it wasn't showing any clear direction after a while. Although I had my analysis, it wasn't showing it right. So Pound Dorsey ended up getting out. Um, I was as high as, I guess, 100 pips, but it shot up during um, the London session, or the London Open session, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, like I'm sleeping, Eastern time, New York time. So uh, I ended up waking up to about $20 in profit rather than 100, which would have put me over the $100 mark. I mean, $1,000 mark. And as I saw it shake shift, and I closed out with $9. Right. So continuing on, that was the end of it. So I've literally been in this Aussie CAD. I mean, dollar CAD, pound dollar. I mean, dollar CAD, euro dollar trade since then. So these trades have pulled up into the areas that I expected, right? So possible pullback into the daily 50. So as soon as that happened, I set up a short. So if you guys notice from what's today, Wednesday, Tuesday's bar candlestick, I was completely in profit. Very, very well. Like both my positions in euro dollar and dollar CAD had me up close to 250 on my, like, 250 in cash. But that trade alone had me as high as 60, and then dollar CAD from the long position had me up quite a bit as well. About 46, 47. So, but now we've reversed, completely reversed, which I just wasn't feeling, because as I was looking at the trade last night, or just yesterday in general, because it really moved after the whole news of Trump tweeting that he's pausing, and he requests that Congress put everything on pause about the stimulus. The whole market shot up, like at least for dollar, it shot up. And any major currencies over the US dollar, like euro dollar, shot down. So I saw it. I had the perfect entry. I have the perfect entry where it shot up, and something told me to cash out at the 40, I mean the 50 MA, just in case it reverses. But me being patient, I decided to just sit in the trade. I didn't think it was going to reverse this much, but we kind of get what we get, and we just got to work it out. So right now, I'm just sitting in the trade, anticipating, while also hoping that we push back up. So right now, if it breaks this low, I'm going to be in trouble. Not in bad trouble, but just like I'm gonna probably have to kill the trade and take my loss. Uh, but if it doesn't break this low, and this 4 hour candlestick actually closes this way, then we should be able to migrate back upward with no issue, because it'll be a failed new low on a 4 hour. So that's the hope. Right now, we're still sitting at that 50 MA area. If this 50 was flat, I would be a lot more confident. But I don't like this bear 180 candlestick right here. I didn't know my my computer was about to die. Yeah, I don't like that bear 180 notification there. Notification. The bear 180 candlestick is throwing me off. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stick with my plan, stick with my strategy. We may end up getting just railroad tracks, a bull 180, and get the candlestick pushed back to the upside. So we'll see what happens there. But again, it's gonna be really based off of how this 4-hour candlestick closes here. As for euro dollar, still a short for me. We're well below the 50 MA. And if you guys remember me trying to catch euro dollar when it was all the way up here weeks ago, and then after it finally made a decision to drop after week by week, I was chasing it. So here I kind of get the same feel, pull into the MA. The 50 MA is not breaking above. So right now I still expect a nice move to the downside. And as of right now, with that move, we're still in net positive. So that's the trade that's keeping us afloat. But yeah, I'm shooting myself in the foot. I'm a little upset at myself because I was as high as obviously 50 pip, like almost 100 pips combined between both trades, and I didn't react to that. So that's like 5 times my target, my daily target, and literally my whole account balance covered what I needed for this whole week. Like my actual target of, I think 1132 is the number. Yeah, 1132 is the number we have here that we need to meet by Friday. So yeah, I'm still not there, but it's gonna really be based on these current trades and how the market reacts for the rest of the week. So yeah, let's just stay faithful to that. Aussie CAD we have down as a short rate, so let's just quickly take a peek at that. Worked out very well. Nice drop from the 50 and still showing some clear signs on the decline. So I'm liking that very much. So that call went very well. New Zealand dollar short. We had a double scoop on a target. So again, a nice drop there, right? So we're expecting that target to come down at least to the weekly 50. So very solid. Dollar Swiss long. So we did get the big move from Tuesday to the upside from the bounce off of the 50. Remember, and then looking for that weekly scoop on Dollar Swiss. That's going to be a long trade from now. But again, perfect location, I think. And then we just reviewed Dollar CAD, and then Pound Aussie did his thing as well from what I saw. So Pound Aussie going long, but I had just got out the move a little too early. So this went out well, and then we got the bottom and tail signifying potentially still a solid move to the upside. So again, with Pound Aussie, it's a nice long-term trade. The target is up to the weekly 50. I wouldn't target any lower than that. But my current trades, as I said, is Dollar CAD and Euro Dollar. We'll see how that goes. So far, consistently for the past 3 weeks, trades have been going well, and I'm trying to keep it that way. No real big losses, no real false analysis, any of it. So just want to make sure I stick with that. So thank you. And we will, we'll reconnect again on Sunday and kind of go from there. But hope this analysis helped. Let's see if we could break that $1,000 mark again. We was holding real steady there, but I couldn't close it out because I thought the move was just getting started. But we'll be smarter this time, and hopefully by the end of this week we reach our 1132 and then kind of go from there. But thank you again for joining. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it with a friend, a family member, or a fellow trader. Help them get their skills up. And definitely leave a comment with any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, ideas, whatever you may have. And I'll definitely respond. So thank you again, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you.